Hi friends, today we are going to do a short video on innovation. The word innovation comes from the Latin word innovatus, which is the past participle of innovare, which means to renew, restore, change, basically bring in new things or alter established practices. Now what does the scripture say about this? The scripture says, "Behold, I will do a new thing now, it shall spring forth." We had also discussed about the scripture in a different context earlier, but yes, this also applies here. When you need to innovate, you need to do new things. Okay, there is also something mentioned in the scripture which is important in Mark 2:21 and Mark 2:22. Where it mentions about new cloth not to be attached to the old one, and also in Mark 2:22 where it says, "Never put new wine in old bottles, the bottles will burst and the wine will spill." Basically, the scripture means whenever it's trying to tell us that we should have the fundamentals at their place, the foundation at its place when we need to innovate things. Okay. Now there's a small drawing I've done on innovation. Basically, it is trying to link up two areas of work or two areas of study or two areas of doing anything and finding an association which can be used from one area to make an alteration or a change in another area. Now, according to me, what my take is on innovation is when two areas of work or industry are used, when two areas of work or industry are used to find a common alteration for an established practice, or bringing in a new or renewing or restoring or changing with a new one. This is known as innovation. This is what I consider as innovation. Now, we have already seen a lot of these kind of examples in our industry, and we have also seen where two areas have been used in our lives, in our own world actually. Like you can see, we have a lot of time used nature and science to design something new or make something new or improve on something which is already there, like biofouling or like biomimicry or biomimicking, or we have taken so much of knowledge from nature to improve technology. Then we have taken so much of knowledge from nature to design things. We have related two different studies to get something new out of it. Basically, we have even used the world knowledge and the scriptural knowledge, and then using our perception about these two knowledges, we have innovated new things. You can study the cycles of things in nature, you can study the rhythm of things in nature, you can study the vibration of things in nature, or you can study different things. I'll just give you an example which has just come in my mind, which I had thought of earlier. Is, for instance, you see in India, you don't have place in the local trains, right? So let us just compare it to another area. For instance, when we write on the book, sometimes we don't have a page and the page is finished. So what we try to do is we start writing on the margins, or we start writing on the top of the book, or we start writing in the end of the book. So now let us just compare both of them. We can use the areas where the sitting benches are made and make them in such a way that the benches occupy a lesser space, which are there, towards the end of the train, or maybe, we can use the center of the passage of the train, reduce the benches size, basically trying to use a different place, like our book where we write something, and just try to think about a similar way of the places which we can use in the train to accommodate more people. Maybe by design, or here in the book, maybe by reducing the margins, just by thinking about things in such a way. You can also use, like biofouling, is like the shark has certain things protruding out of its body. I don't remember, scary kind of things protruding out of its body. It has a certain use, which don't, I think, allow the things to clog on to it. In the same way, people have made devices, man-made devices in the ocean, which have similar kind of things. So it's like there's a lot of scope in this, and any inspiration can be coming from any area. We can merge two for the beginning, and later you can do a lot of things with this. Thanks a ton for watching this video. I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe to this channel. I hope you liked it. Thank you.